Assalamu alaikum, people. Assalamu alaikum. This is your boy Musa Azakar. Bring you that heat like I always do. Always consistently. Do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You be left in the loop every time I drop them videos if YouTube ain't setting no pics. You feel me? Yeah, I see how y'all been doing, man. Kwame Brown and Carcino, man. It ain't been cool. It ain't been cool at all, man. But you know, I ain't gonna get all and off of all of that. But I want to talk about. We still in the sports family right about now. So I want to talk about the Miami Heat team, the old school one, not the old school one, but the one with LeBron James, Chris Bosh, D Wade, the so-called super team. Well, Colin Cowherd, that's how you pronounce his name, had your boy Adonis Haslam on the show. And they were breaking bread, you know what I'm saying? And Adonis was talking about how really Chris Bosh and LeBron James had to really prove themselves, especially that first month or two in camp, you know, going back and forth. So I'm gonna let them cook on this, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all gonna trip off this right here, man. This is good. This is good content. I gotta give my man props. Gotta give him props. He got good content. So we're gonna cook with it. We're gonna cook with it right here.
You have been in the NBA so long, you've been a part of rebuilding teams and championship teams, and you've played with egos and you've played with selfless guys. You've seen everything. When you look at Brooklyn, and I looked at Harden, Kyrie, and KD, I say, boy, that thing was kind of thrown together. But it's funny, I didn't think the Miami team you were on with LeBron and Bosh, that never felt thrown together. Three smart guys.
That's true. You had Riley in the background. I don't think that was just thrown together. I think that was kind of like premeditated. But let me continue.
You were there. Riley was there. Thanks for the headset, son.
Oh, no. We don't want to do that.
Perfect gift.
We don't want to do that.
For the dad who shot.
This is some bullshit right here. Don't y'all hate that shit?
You have all these stars coming to town, Udonis. Was it better than you thought? Was it harder than you thought? Putting all these stars together very quickly in an off season.
It was harder than we thought. I mean, I think we all thought that we were going to come together and, we were just going to make magic. But first and foremost, we all had to gain each other's respect. I mean, every day, Chris Bosh had to prove to me how good he really was. He wasn't on my team, so I didn't care. D-Wade and Brown would go at it. People didn't know D-Wade and Brown would go at it. I think the first maybe month and a half was just, you got to prove to me how good you really are because you ain't been here.
Wow. So when
I mean, it is what it is. D-Wade the one who won that championship. He the one getting to the line. I mean, he was the one doing that shit against Dallas. Damn, Dallas could have had 2 rings, man. Ain't that crazy? And both against the Heat. Ooh, that sucks ass. But anyway.
you look at the Brooklyn situation, when they didn't play together a lot, I was a cynic. I said, you can't win a championship. Chemistry it's hard in life. Friends, marriages. Did you think Brooklyn was going to win this year, or did you have questions about just throwing dudes together?
I mean, I didn't know. I knew it was going to take time. I knew it was going to be a process, and the fact that they had a lot of injuries, I knew it would make it a little more difficult. But they're very talented basketball players, and I feel like it could work. I feel like they had a good supporting cast. I like Tyler Johnson. I like the dogs. I like the little guys that get out there and they're scrappy and do the little things and the things that I might not show up on the box sheet. Jeff Green's a veteran like myself, so I like the mix of guys that they had mixed in with the stars that they had. People remember that we had the big three, but we also had the little 12. We called ourselves guys like myself, Eddie House, Mike Miller. You need guys like that, and I think they had those kind of guys.
So you are a very verbal guy. You emote. You're a talker. By the way, LeBron can be like that. Jimmy can be like that. Kawhi Leonard, is not verbal. He doesn't. He's not going to. And I've said this about him. can you be a one and nonverbal? You can be great, but what do you make of Kawhi's personality where he's not overly verbal, he's not overly communicative? Would you struggle at all with that?
I was Kawhi when I first got in there. I didn't say much. I was very, to myself. I was more of a shy, person. If you could, picture that. I didn't speak to Coach Riley. You know what I'm saying? For the first 2.5 years that I was in Miami, because he was Riles and I was nervous. Probably the only person I've ever was scared of and nervous and shook over my life was Riles. So, I was Kawhi, and I had to evolve into the person and the leader that I am today. But I think everybody leads differently, and I think the one thing you have to do as a leader that you can't go back and forth on is understand how to motivate your guys. I understand that everybody's motivated differently. So just because Kawhi is not the most vocal person that we see on the basketball court doesn't mean that he doesn't spend time with these guys off the basketball court. Doesn't mean he's getting to understand these guys and know these guys' family and different things like that. And I definitely think things like that also impact winning.
That's real talk. Maybe he's a leader in as such. When Paul George is going through his thing, maybe he set up, hey, Paul, we're finna hang out, do some things, my boy. Come on, let's go bust some blocks, man. Let's go get some chicken and waffles. But this is your boy Isaac Carr, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You'll be left in the loop. Peace and a bottle of head.